Hey everybody, it's me, Daniel Hutchins, and today we are doing another article from our friend Screen Rant. So today from Screen Rant, we're talking about Hydra. Yep, Hydra. So why Hydra is still defining the MCU 7 years after the Winter Soldier. So 7 years after Hydra's supposed defeat in the Winter Soldier, Phase 4 is still alluding to this organization. Why is Hydra still defining the MCU? Now this was from a couple hours ago. So here we go. 7 years after Captain America the Winter Soldier revealed that Hydra had been secretly revived inside S.H.I.E.L.D. And 6 years after Avengers Age of Ultron weeded out most of its key members, Hydra still seems to have the talons buried in the storylines of the MCU. Recent storylines from Phase 4, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Shang-Chi and Legend 10 Rings, and Marvel What If, have alluded to the parasitic terrorist organization, even though it's been largely wiped out. Now, after the events of Avengers Age of Ultron, Hydra was essentially a threat defeated, though of course many have thought that before, but the Avengers were called together at the beginning of Age of Ultron to seek out and destroy any hidden Hydra agents, namely, though, Baron von Strucker. Now, Ultron kills Strucker, and when Phase 3 shifts to more severe alien threats, Hydra is pushed to the back burner. However, if a head is cut off, two more shall take its place, with the Hydra references starting to make their way back in the MCU. After the defeat of Thanos, there is every chance that this organization still slumbers. Okay, so related to this article, Shang-Chi Red Skull Easter egg sets up Hydra's return theory explained. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. So why does Hydra still have such an influence on the MCU? Well, that's a good question. But much like Captain America was the first Avenger, Hydra was the first overarching threat to the MCU. Now, Hydra's thread ran through many movies from Phase 1 and 2, tying together characters and motivations that drove the storylines forward. Now, though it appears to be defeated, there is every chance that Hydra will resurface as the enemy entity again. Now, it is the organization's nature to persevere, biding at its time in the shadows. Now, Phase 4 pursuits such as the Disney Plus MCU TV shows, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Marvel What If, has built storylines around key Hydra characters and events. What If's debut episode imagined a super soldier Peggy Carter instead of Steve Rogers, thus beginning the show much like MCU began, with Hydra as the primary threat. In Falcon Winter Soldier, Sam Wilson learns about Hydra and Dr. Wilfred Nigel's attempts to create the super serum after the failure of the Winter Soldier program. Now, Sam Wilson will officially take on the role of Captain America in future films coming, and since Cap is first and foremost Hydra's greatest threat no matter who's wearing the Star and Stripes, Hydra could return in Captain America 4. Now, some theories have also placed Zhu Zhenling and Contessa Valentina Aguilera de Fortain at the forefront of this new Hydra organization. Fans noticed that Shang-Chi's sister had a poster of Red Skull in her office in MCU, leading many to believe that she could have been influenced by his beliefs and may become part of the new strand of Hydra. Even more interesting is Contessa de Fortain, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who has appeared in Black Widow and Falcon and Soldier to recruit John Walker and Yelena Belova to the unknown organization. In Marvel Comics, de Fortain claims the role of Madame Hydra, making her presence in multiple Phase 4 storylines as an indication of how she could be the major threat in the future. Whether or not Hydra will actually return in MCU Phase 4 as the serious threat, it is clear that the organization continues to define storylines from the MCU. Perhaps as such a large threat to the S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers, it simply has had lasting repercussions on these events and characters, but more than likely, these Easter eggs and references scattered throughout Phase 4 are not inconsequential, and more than 7 years after their supposed defeat in Captain America and the Soldier, Hydra will rise again. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's just a little bit of some information for you guys about whether or not Hydra is still defined in the MCU. If you guys like this content, please hit that thumbs up button and have a wonderful day. Bye.